Yeah! We're going classic. We're going, Jimbly Gorp. We're going wizard. The grass sweater? No. Watch this. Gorpinville. Ah, the beautiful land of Gorpinville. You know, after playing Minecraft and now playing this, it makes you realize how much the music impacts your game experience. Like, I was just downstairs last night playing Gears of War, that is, and then I just started playing Gears 2 earlier this morning. And it's like, even if it's a song that you don't remember, it's like, music, yeah, very important, very important. There's not too much of like a point to this. Just that, like, example in like Modern Warfare 2, I don't remember any of the songs or how they go, but I remember while I was playing it, the songs like greatly. What? Angry Dandelion? Ow? Ah, okay, you know what? We have to time our attacks. Dark Souls. I remember the first time I ever actually played. It was the first times I played this game and Minecraft. So my family is military, and like we moved where we are right now in 2015. And when we got here, before that I was all Nintendo. I like didn't know anything about any game that like wasn't Nintendo. I'd like watched Minecraft, but I actually don't know if I had ever played it. I think I'd played it. I played Pocket Edition. Yeah. How many of you guys actually remember that? But when we got here, we got a 360, which I don't even think my parents were aware wasn't the most recent one, and neither was I. And we got Minecraft and we got this game because we were like, oh look, squares. And so all my like initial experiences with this game came because our TV that we had, it was just like in whatever like hotel or room we were staying in or whatever, it didn't have it was missing like a thing on the TV. Like the TV was not capable of playing Minecraft. Like never even, can you guys even fathom that? The TV was not able to play Minecraft, but it could play this game. So we played this game, me and my sister. My sister was not the biggest fan. Oh, on the Minecraft video, someone asked me, they were like, lol, why do you play Minecraft like a boomer? You know why I play Minecraft like a boomer? Because I am. Guys, I'm like middle-aged. I'm like 43. This should just be the rest of the video. Like, after having that whole video where I'm like, man, Terraria this, Terraria that, man, I really do like Terraria way more. And then the Terraria video is just me mining for 20 minutes. You know, I've never actually beaten this game, like, by myself. Like, the final boss, I couldn't beat it by myself. I had to have... I don't think I had them join me. I think I joined some of my other friends. I had a skill issue moment on Terraria. I just was not good enough! See, now this right here, this is a video that's in danger of the raw recording file being like 2 hours long, because I will just play Terraria. Completely forget, there's no commentary, it's just me. You know what, when we really think about it, how many effortful jabs with a copper short sword do you think it would take to knock out a jellyfish underwater? Like, seriously, I don't even know if a copper short sword would exactly do the most to it if it was out of the water. I think it would probably suffocate before you got any meaningful cuts in. Wait, jellyfish breathe, right? I mean, they have to. Like, isn't that like the basis for all living things? They need like oxygen, even if it's like in a different way, like fish, where they just like convert it from water rather than like raw dogging it like we do. Oh, and also I got a question for you viewers, and I do need an answer for this. I need you to comment. It's required. Can you open your eyes underwater? So I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but I have glasses, and like I can open my eyes underwater, but like it doesn't help anything because I don't wear my glasses when I'm like in a pool or something, or like even in the shower, right? Like my sister always has, but not me. And so whenever people are like, oh, you can just open your eyes underwater, it's fine. So I open my eyes and the world is like a shade of blue. It's like, here, I'll go into Photopea and construct a blue gradient to give you the real idea of what I'm seeing. So whenever I see in a movie or something where they're like underwater and they're like swimming, or like most recently I was playing Resident Evil 6 and like there's a part where you're swimming underwater and going up for air, I'm like, dude, I'm just gone. Rest in peace me, because I cannot see. You need to hold my hand the whole time because I don't know where I'm going. I think the first thing that ever made me think of it was the movie Tangled. Don't worry, this tangent's almost over. But yeah, in that movie, they're like in a place that's filling up with water, and like once they get fully surrounded by water, they like find a hole in the wall. And I'm like, dude, if it was just me, oh, bye-bye world. You know, I don't know how many of you guys have realized this, but I have not crafted like anything. I haven't even made a crafting table yet. I should probably do that before I get mauled by bats. For anyone who hasn't played Terraria, bats are the equivalent of like, what is it? It's a Minecraft mob I'm thinking of. Bats. Oh yeah, bats in Terraria are like the Ender Dragon. You know, out of all the years, I'm very glad that Terraria is one of those games that's managed to stay like soulful, the opposite of soulless, you know? Like, they've always stayed like a small dev team, and like, you know, they always say with their updates, they're like, okay, guys, this is the last one. We're not updating the game anymore. And then 5 updates later, like the last update they did, 1.4, the final update, they literally called that update Journey's End. They added a creative-ish mode, and they're like, all right, this is it, boys. We're done. We're never making another Terraria update. And then like 2 months ago in the blog post, they were like, guys, we might be making another one. No, I'm just glad that the devs seem to almost enjoy the game as much as we do. Anyways, now that I'm kind of suited up, I'm honestly still scared of this bat, so we're just gonna dig. No, I don't think I've said this before on here, but over like a long amount of time, I almost convinced myself that I don't have games or stuff in general that I'm like nostalgic for, or that I feel very strongly about. It's almost like I was thinking I was cool and like trying to convince myself that I didn't have a lot of things I really enjoyed. And it's like even just playing Gears 1 and 2 again recently, which I, you know, was only like 5 years ago the first time I played them. I'm like giddy. It's the same thing like when I played Like a Dragon Gaiden and Infinite Wealth recently, like getting back to the Yakuza series. I was like, wait, I love these games. I like playing Pikmin again after years. I'm like, wait. Video games are awesome. It's like I was like, huh, video games? Don't even with me. I'm too cool for those. And I have like 4,000 hours on Geometry Dash. Like, yeah, Noid, way to play it cool. They can't tell. They don't know you like video games. Alright, guys. If you haven't played Terraria, watch this. Oh, I also, someone said about the Minecraft video, they were like, oh man, I wish I could be as airheaded as this guy playing Minecraft. And it's like, dude, just thinking about it right now, you know, I'm assuming you're talking about me going off about whatever topic happens to come to mind. If that was airheaded, my life would be the greatest life ever. Goat conversation, top 5 minimum. But yeah, that is not the case. There's a lot of times where I go in silence for a little bit and I panic, like, oh my god, I'm a fraud. What if I don't say anything? Like right there, you didn't even know. There was, well, you did know there was a cut, but there was like a little pause there where I had to think about what I had to say next so that you wouldn't leave. Please don't leave. Hard work sitting inside playing video games all day. Let me tell you what. Speaking of playing video games all day, I exercised like a couple days ago. We just have an elliptical that just sits in a room and is used occasionally by like everybody. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? I feel like running. Because I do like running. And so, yeah, I went for like 40 minutes. So the thing I've always thought about running, at least to myself, is I'm like, all right, I can run fast, but I don't really have stamina. I've always been decently fast at running, even now, even though I don't have like, you know, I'm not as physically active as I was in school where I had like recess every day, obviously, or like summer camp every year. But so I went on the treadmill and I surprised myself. I had more stamina. I'm like, huh. Even like last night, like the conversation, you know, I'm eating with my family, and the conversation, it gets somewhat on like weight, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm like 230. And I'm like, really? And I was like, oh yeah, minimum 230. Because the last time I weighed myself, I was like 238. And so I went upstairs to like the scale, and I was 225. It's like, when did I lose 13 pounds? Should also mention that I think my parents insist upon me being 6'1". I'm pretty sure I'm just 6 foot. Oh, another thing, I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of can't believe I haven't mentioned this in a video. I went shooting. I have now under my belt 1911 Browning Auto 5 double barrel, a 357, a blowgun, actually, I'm not joking, a crossbow. I got things for days. That 357 last time, yeah, that was my favorite. And I now get to hold that one over all of my FPS playing friends. Yeah, well, I shot one in real life. I need inventory space. Oh, I don't have any I don't have a spot for the chest itself. That's another thing. You just find chests in this game, which is not the case in Minecraft. All right, we are now broke on inventory space, so I will be returning soon-ish. Oh my god, teleport back to spawn. Minecraft could never. And there we go. Our guide now lives in this place. You know, as I'm doing all this, I am partially realizing that probably a good chunk of the reason why I enjoy this game so much more, maybe because I know what to do. That's just a guess, though. I hate bats. Coursing around and cats everywhere. Oh my god, when I watched that movie, Attack of the Clones, that movie, you know, I'd heard, oh, dialogue's bad, and it's like, eh, you know, whatever. People are critical. I tend to be very lax when it comes to movies in general. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh my god, it's some legendarily terrible dialogue, and the movie is so slow. It and The Phantom Menace. Overall, I actually somewhat enjoyed both of those movies, but oh my god, they're so slow. And Attack of the Clones probably has the worst dialogue I've ever heard in anything. Like, it was shocking. Like, whenever Anakin is like, I don't even want to call it flirting with Padme. It's just like, oh my god, I've never seen anything quite like this. I'm not gonna lie to you, this world has gone so swimmingly. This may actually become like one that I pursue, not just like a video thing. This is things are actually going very well. All right, we will search for one more chest, and that will be it. Maybe, unless I feel like going for more, you know. Oh my, what's this? Hey guys, I found a chest. Oh, I mean, I guess that means that the video is over.